So we're up here, me and Bradley, aren't we, doing a bit?
Yep.
What are you eating?
A tomato.
Sun Gold. They're called Sun Gold, aren't they, them ones?
Yep.
Just finishing off the last of them. Big John's been up. I'll show you. JC cleared out the last of the cucumbers. And he's replaced them with Winter King, or January King, these are. January King cabbage. Been replaced with, look at that. Not three bad, that. They're in. So we'll feed them with the, go on.
Let's take these two home.
Yeah, we'll take them two home. Don't eat them now, though.
No, not gonna. Alright.
You can have another tomato if you want. So the January King cabbages. So hopefully they'll be growing over the next 4 or 5 months. They'll be slow to mature at this time of year, but they should be right by the new year, if not before, depending on the weather conditions. But yeah, they're going to be okay. Just put the pellets down there. We need to put the slug pellets down, really. As you can see, there is some slug action in this vicinity. We've also got the lettuce in there. The tomatoes are still ripening off on the vine there. There's still time for these because we're not set for a really sort of cold month of it. That's ready for coming off. We'll have him. Well, I'll have him in a minute. So we'll get some more of them. I've just pulled one off there. So they got this sort of purple colour. I believe they're the Black Beauty, but I could be wrong. But they've got this sort of purpley colour, and then they start going pink like that, and you feel them for softness, and they start getting a little bit soft. So they're ripe and ready. So let's put that theory to the test, boys and girls. Hey, they're all right, them tomatoes. What have you got there?
Kale.
You got yourself some kale?
Yep.
It's got the white fly on it, that though, so don't eat it yet. We'll have to wash it first. You can have that little cucumber if you want while you've been a good lad.
I'm not going to chop it up with. Oh yeah, I'll just chop it with my bare hands.
With your bare hands, yeah, like the Hulk. We've got also lettuce in there that John's put in again. We've got the winter greens up at the top too. These are alright, these tomatoes. Mmm. They're just very tomato-y. Nothing wrong with that. Look at him. Fresh off the vine, yeah.
This is what I want.
This is what?
This is what I wanted to come down here.
What, for the fresh cukes?
Yep.
No, don't blame me, lad. Here's some we prepared earlier. These are coming up for about 7 weeks old now, these, and they're the roundhead cabbage that are in there. In fact, these are about 8 weeks old. And the same with these. And these are broccoli, or calabrese. Often mistaken for broccoli. When you get it in the shops, what you think is broccoli is actually fat calabrese. Broccoli is the thin stem stuff, but it's the same part of Brassica family, isn't it? What made it in?
A fly.
A dirty fly, where?
It just flew away.
Is it just a little one? It's not a big white one, is it?
No, it's
A big floppy white one. Well, that's alright.
It's a grown-up food fly.
A grown-up fruit fly?
Yeah.
They're the worst, aren't they? Mind you, that's not fruit, so it should be alright in there, shouldn't it? We're still collecting jars for the beetroot, as you can see. So I've took some home and we've ate it as nature intended, really. Roasted and part, I think it was part boiled and roasted.
The most food that we have here is probably the most stuff that we have here is probably coming from that.
Beetroot, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you see underneath? Can you see the beetroots underneath the leaves? You can eat the leaves as well, boys and girls. But don't eat too many of them because of oxalic acid, something like that.
I can actually see the beetroots under there.
can you see the beetroots underneath?
Yep. Look over there.
Oh, there they
See
are.
some beetroots.
Hiding, aren't they? Underneath there. More lettuce. You've done us proud here, John. Some is thriving, some is surviving, and some is dying. But that's it, it's a war of attrition. You've got the bird action. We might probably well cover these up, to be honest with you, and just have to keep an eye on them. Because when we put them out, some of them were put in a bit too early. You've got to have patience, as John always says, and it's we were a little bit jumping the gun with them. But the bigger ones, as you can see, the more mature lettuces have stood the test of the elements more and better than the little ones, aren't they? The big ones are more resilient. Who's that you've got there?
Gerald.
What's his name?
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yes.
And who are you, Gerald? Are you Widdly Worm? Where did you find him?
Just over there.
Oh, in that one at the front there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're weeding it up there, aren't you?
Yep.
He's a good one, him. Let's just have a look at him.
Gerald. Say hi to the camera, Gerald.
He's got a big fat end and a thin end at the tail, isn't he?
Yep.
Gerald. Here, go and put him back with his mates. That's it, gentle. Good lad.
Come on, Gerald.
Bye, Gerald. So yeah, we don't just come down here stuffing our faces, boys and girls. We're doing a bit more weeding. Just trying to keep on top of it. The bit that I couldn't finish last night, which was behind me, around these hedges, that's going to get done now. And jobs are good and at this front end. So that's what I want to finish off. Just around these hedges and around that bed there. Just need to finish off down there. And then that's it for tonight. Like I said, we're going to try and do an hour every night, so I'll crack on. That should be alright for the time being, that, shouldn't it? Relatively weed free. Just noticed John's covered up the rhubarb there as well. With some of the well rotted stuff, that's good. And I spotted some more winter brassicas in here, winter leafy greens in here. I must shut that. Get this closed. The black shed of death. Up here at the top. There we go. All the year round cauliflower. There's plenty in here now. They'll be thinned out and dispersed. That's jolly good show, old bean. I'm going to leave these doors open tonight. I closed them last night because according to the ever reliable BBC weather report, we were supposed to be having a cold snap, but obviously we're not. So I closed them and John thought it was me, thought it was somebody else. He called a nasty name, and but it wasn't, it was me. I was the nasty name. Right, let's see what Bradley's up to. He's up to another cucumber, the cheeky monkey, when he was told he couldn't have another one. Wasn't he? Yeah, saucy monkey. What have you got there? Cucumber. Keep that big one for James. You've had two, you can have that one, can't you? And you've got that kale as well, haven't you? You having that for tea?
Yes.
Look at him. Like a guilty dog's face. Look at him. Shows your face. Alright, so it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him. Goodbye.
Bye.
And we'll catch you next time. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the winter. I've been Guru Mafinda. You've been fantastic, fragrant and beautiful if you're a lady. And if you're a gentleman, you've been forthright, masculine and virile. And if you've been something in between, you've been something in between. But keep growing with your heads down and eat healthily. Look after yourselves and each other. And we'll catch you after. Bye-bye now, boys and girls. Bye-bye.